Hey there YouTube, it's Math Bowler. Welcome to my 6 out of 8 videos that I'm showing from the Mainline Autograph Show. That was held at the Monroeville Convention Center on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, May 16th, 17th, and 18th. This video are going to show some vintage cards. I realize these aren't all vintage, but I didn't buy a whole bunch of vintage cards just for my collection that weren't TTM-related or for my Pirates team sets. So I did buy 2 packs of cards from the Autograph Card Company. In my 5th video, you'll see that they donated 4 packs for my next giveaway, which will be the 1,050 subscriber giveaway. And who knows how close I'll be there by the time this video is uploaded. I'm making this video toward the end of May. So, the first 4 cards that I want to show you, I would consider these to be cards. We've got Wheaties, Exhibit, IDL Drugstore, 67 Football, Philadelphia, 67 Philadelphia. Yeah, why not? First up, we have a 64 Wheaties of Dick Groat. There was one of these of Roberto Clemente at the show that I did not go back to get, which I am, it's one of those, oh, darn it, Steven, you forgot to look into that again later on. That's okay. Then we got the Exhibit of Bill Mazeroski. If I don't have this signed by him, I will be sending this out TTM. By the time you see this video, I might have gotten it back by then. IDL Drugstore card. I sent one of these to Bob Veal about 8 months to a year before he passed. Never got it back. See if I have better luck this time with Elroy Face. So, we got the 67 Philadelphia, and we have a 67 Philadelphia. This one has a signature of Andy Russell and Dan Rooney, which Scott from Reindeer Studios was investigating the Dan Rooney, and everything looks good except for the Y. And who knows, maybe it was just a little, it's tough, but when I put these all together and they quoted me, so this would have cost $60 and they hit me for $47. I would like to look into getting this Dan Rooney authenticated. We shall see. So what a nice $47 bill there to get just over 20% off. That's cool. That was my last purchase of the day on Friday, actually. And then toward the beginning, actually no, the beginning of Saturday, the first purchase I made, I got an autographed Bill Mazeroski baseball from the 2006 All-Star Game doll. And I got these 3 cards. We got the 36 Goudey of Paul Wainer and Gus Sir. The backs of these are pretty rough, but they're there. And we got, the McCarthy, J.D. McCarthy postcard, which I might already have this one signed. In fact, I know I do. I'm pretty sure I do. So that was a bit of a whoops purchase on my part. That's okay. So this plus the baseball. Now that was a $45 baseball. It was $110. I paid $90. So, I got almost 20% off again. So let's just call it about 20% off on these. So that's cool. $20. Around $14, and we'll call it 17, 18 bucks. We'll call it 18 bucks as I rounded down on that one. So that's cool. Oh heck, I might just send this one out to Mazeroski as well. I mean, 10 bucks might help. He probably enjoys it. So 10 bucks, an autograph, send his way. Done. So then I went to, I did buy 2 packs from the autograph card. I wanted to look in to see what I needed, and I was going to run out of these possibly by the end of summer. So we'll pick those up. And I needed another pack of the Hall of Fame. I was down to 1 card. So this is really cool to pick these up. And as I mentioned, the autograph card did hook me up with 4 packs, 1 from every sport, the 4 big sports there to give away for my next giveaway, which will be the 1,050 subscriber giveaway. Real cool. And after they hooked me up with those, a YouTuber who doesn't have a channel, but I'll just refer to you as T. I'm not sure if you want me to give names out there. I'll refer to you as your first letter T. Thanks for chatting with me and talking to me about how my TTM videos had got you to get started at. That is amazing, dude. That was so much fun. I'm so glad you did that. Thank you very much. So then later on the show, this would have been actually, let me see here. This would have been toward the beginning of the show. On Sunday, I went back to the Howie and Doug crew. Now, this card was not signed yet. I ended up picking this up so I could get it signed. Then we have a card, 74, signed by Dan Rooney. This one and the other Philadelphia card, I'm going to send those out. I think I'd like to get them authenticated. And then we got these. So $32, he hit me for 20. That's wonderful. Of course, I handed him like this. Maybe I should have put this up top and he would have saw it was signed, but that's too cheap. Which also usually is a turnoff, but we'll see. We'll see. One more purchase to show you. Like, this was meant to be my vintage football and baseball cards that were not TTM purposes, and I didn't really buy that many, so time to show you some other goodies. Walk around Sunday, I saw someone had a sign saying everything at their table was 50% off. Here's a 2005, 2007, 2009 Andrew McCutcheon for $10, which was actually $5. Yeah, I'm getting that. 2005 from Just. 2007 from his AA years, the Eastern League top prospect card. There he is from AAA, the Indianapolis Indians. Very cool. And yes, I grabbed another one. This one was missing a screw, but don't we all have a screw loose a little bit, I guess. But, yeah, I'm not funny at all. But anyway, that's pretty cool. So $10 total for all 6 of those Kutch cards, and these were 50% off. Got 2000 or 1992 program, Jim Leland on the cover. And I took this out of the packaging. It was $10. I mean, this probably has not been out of that little packaging for a long time. It's the first annual Pirates Fest, and I love Pirates Fest, and you can see whom were being advertised for autographs. I don't know if they all showed up or not, but it's really cool to see it. It'd be nice if Randy Kramer would come back. He's the only one of all these guys I never met. So very neat. So that would have been, let's see, I'm just looking at my notes here. Would have been $35, and he did better than did better than $17.50. Hit me up for $15. So that's awesome. It's like 5, and then both of those totaled for 5. So sometimes I found a good deal. He had a bunch of cards there. I thought, well, if I have some time to look through, I will, but no. Not enough time. I went all 3 days. Didn't have time to go digging through boxes, and that's okay. So that was my 6th video. My favorite? Oh, boy. If those Dan Rooneys end up being authentic, those will be my favorite. If not, you can't go wrong with the vintage Pirates cards there. 36 Goudeys, the 64 Dick Goudey's card. That's so cool. Anyway, let me know in the comments below what was your favorite. That was my 6th of 8 videos. I upload 3 videos a week, a TTM video on Monday, and an autograph and or trading card video such as this on Wednesdays and Saturdays. I really would appreciate it if you would like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Take care, everybody.